Hi guys, Ian here, and this is the TK1, aka Third Eye, and it's inspired by the legendary monkey god Wukong. Now the retail price for this is $69 and it's available from the unaffiliated link down in the description below. So I've been testing this for about 2 weeks now, and I'm here to share with you guys my thoughts and opinions about this TRI TK1. Alright, so let's begin. The accessories, this is the retail box. At the back here there's some specifications, so let me read that out to you. The SNR is 130 dB for the 4.4mm output at 4 VRMS, and the 3.5mm output is 125 dB at 2 VRMS. Okay, frequency range is 20 to 20,000 Hertz, and that's just about it. The rest I will go through later. Inside the box you'll get a user guide, this adapter, so if you have a PC and you don't have a USB-C port, then you'll need this adapter, which is USB-C to USB-A port, so that you can use it on your older PCs. And this cable as well, this USB-C to USB-C cable, which is now attached to the TK1. Alright, so this is the TK1. The body is made of metal with, I think it's glass, front and the back as well. It's a little bit smoked, so you can roughly see what's components inside, right? And on the side here you have the play pause button, volume up and volume down. I wish they had some indication here, but there isn't any, so I had to guess. And of course at the bottom here you have the 4.4 output and the 3.5mm output. Okay, and a very simple small little dongle that can go easily into your bag or your pocket when you're not using it. Alright, so inside here, in terms of the DAC chip, it has the 43131 Cirrus Logic DAC chip, two of them, and yeah, I would say this is actually pretty decent for $70 in terms of the build quality, and of course the specs of this DAC, and it's $70. So it's, I mean, there's a lot of DACs out there roughly around this price. Yeah, this is actually pretty decent. Now in terms of sound, I think that's the most important thing. So I tried this with my iPhone, my Android phone, my MacBook, and my PC. Now there's a flaw in the volume. Now the thing is, with my other DACs, like for example the Snow Sky Melody, when I plug it into my phone, for example, and I adjust the volume to a certain level, and then I disconnect it and I go away and I come back to it again, and it remembers the level of the volume from my last use, but for the TK1 it doesn't remember, and it immediately goes maximum volume, which is kind of dangerous and also annoying. So it happened to me, and it was max volume when I reconnected it to my iPhone and my Android phone, and it gave me a shock. So that's one of the flaw. I hope TRI fixes this, but other than that is pretty okay, right? Alright, so let's talk about the sound first. In terms of the sound, the tonality, this is a pretty balanced tonality. It's not overly bassy and it's not overly bright as well. So I would say it's a pretty balanced sound. In terms of technical performance, resolution is alright. It's not the cleanest. After I've tried the QX13, that to me is the cleanest. This is not up to that level, but I mean, of course the price is not up to that level as well. But in terms of the overall performance for its price, I would say it's pretty decent. Alright, it's not the best, but it's pretty decent. Now in terms of the bass level is sufficient. It's not overwhelming. It's not overly warm as well. It's not overly lean. So I would say it's pretty natural sounding in terms of the bass. consisting of the sub bass and the mid bass. As for the mids, it's not overly forward as well, so I would say it's pretty decent, nicely placed. Vocals, instruments, they sound pretty natural as well. Not as clear, but natural sounding. As for the treble, it's also not overly bright. At the same time, it's not dark, so it's actually pretty tolerable in terms of the treble. And overall, as I mentioned, a pretty balanced sound. Now let's compare this with the Snow Sky Melody, which I just reviewed. And in terms of the sound performance, I would say the Snow Sky is a little bit cleaner when it comes to the sound. And the bass is actually warmer. So overall tonality, the Melody is a bit warmer. It's got a thicker bass as well, a heavier bass. The soundstage is not as wide and transparent as the TK1, but overall it's a little bit more intimate. Okay. In terms of the mids, it's also not as forward as the TK1. It's a little bit recessed and sounds more musical as compared to the TK1. And in terms of brightness, this is not as bright as the TK1. So I would say the Melody is more musical overall, and yeah, it targets a different crowd, I guess. For TK1, it's very balanced, and when you listen to any tracks on this, it just plays back very naturally, and that's a good thing about this DAC. It is not skewed to any of a preference. It's just balanced. Anyone can use it, and it will play back your song as natural as can be. Right? So that's my overall thoughts about this TRI TK1, which is the third eye. It's a mixed review for me. $69 in terms of sound quality, it's above its price point. But there are some quirks to it, and you know, the buttons is nice, but it's just there's no indication of volume up or volume down. At the same time, you know, I don't know what volume I'm at. There's no indication. So yeah, it is a bit quirky. It's not perfect, but at this price, I guess it's kind of affordable. Alright, so that's it for my overall thoughts and opinions about this TRI TK1. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up, and also please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. My name's Ian. Thank you so much, and I'll see you again in my next video. Cheers.